Welcome students. In the last lecture, we discussed what are the various ways of calling a function and what are the various parts of a program containing functions. Right? And I told you that in this lecture I will be discussing the various function styles. But before you can understand function styles, you have to understand the concept of return statement, because those function styles are somewhere dependent upon this concept. Clear? So let us see what a return statement is. See children, in earlier you have already studied two jump statements named break and continue. What was the function of break? The function of break statement was to suddenly transfer program control from the loop outside of the loop. Means break statement used to throw the program control out of the loop. As soon as this statement used to get executed, program control used to exit from the loop within which this break statement is present. In the same way, you also studied about another jump statement, that is continue. What that used to do? It used to transfer the program control in the beginning of the loop so that the next iteration can take place. So break and continue both had one thing common, that they used to unconditionally transfer the program control from one part of the program to another. Okay, in the same way, third jump statement is return statement. The basic purpose of any jump statement, or you can say what is a jump statement? A jump statement is a statement that unconditionally transfer the program control from one place to another within the program. So break and continue you have already used. Now see, in case of return, what happens? It also transfers the program control from one place to another, but its condition is different. Return is usually used inside a function definition to transfer the program control from the called function back to the caller function. Right? In the last lecture you were told what were caller and called function, right? So the purpose of return statement is to return the program control from the called function back to the caller function. And for this you can see an example over here. See, this is the program in which you have one function. This is a function. Okay, and this function is receiving a parameter, calculating the cube and returning the result. Okay, so this return, you can see, as soon as this line will be executed, you will see that the control gets transferred instantly from this place back to the place from where it was called. Okay. So the purpose of return statement is to transfer the program control from the called function back to the caller function. But this return statement can be used in two ways. First is returning along with some result back to the caller function. मतलब एक फर्स्ट केस में आपका रिटर्न स्टेटमेंट सिर्फ प्रोग्राम कंट्रोल को ही वापस नहीं ले जा रहा है, प्रोग्राम कंट्रोल के साथ वैल्यू को भी वापस ले जा रहा है. मतलब जो भी रिजल्ट कैलकुलेट हुआ, दैट रिजल्ट इज ऑल्सो गोइंग बैक अलॉन्ग विद द प्रोग्राम कंट्रोल एंड रीचिंग द प्लेस वेयर द फंक्शन वॉज कॉल्ड. राइट? We have discussed things of this sort many times in the previous example. Right? So this is first function. Another function is returning without any value. What happens in this case, and when is this you can say form of return is useful? You can see this is a very good example. Sometimes you just need to return from the function without taking any value, and you need to return from the function before the function definition ends. आपको मालूम है कि जब भी एक प्रोग्राम एक फंक्शन एग्जीक्यूट होता है तो प्रोग्राम कंट्रोल वापस तो जाता ही है बैक टू द प्लेस फ्रॉम वेयर इट वाज कॉल्ड, लेकिन वो फंक्शन को पूरा एग्जीक्यूट करने के बाद वापस जाता है. What if I want to transfer the control back to the caller function before एंडिंग द फंक्शन, मतलब फंक्शन के एंड होने से पहले ही हम चाहते हैं कि हमारा प्रोग्राम कंट्रोल वापस कॉलर फंक्शन में चला जाए, ठीक है। तो इसके लिए हम दिस फॉर्म ऑफ रिटर्न स्टेटमेंट यूज करते हैं। क्लियर? नाउ सी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर. You know the execution will start from the main function n, and n will be taken input, and you can see that the function is being called, and as soon as the function is called you will go to this place, ठीक है। m will be delivered to a, n will be delivered to b, and then it will first check b is equal to 0. अगर b की वैल्यू 0 होगी तो ये आपको तुरंत वापस ले जाएगा। और हम ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि हमें इस फंक्शन में a डिवाइड बाई b करना है, और a डिवाइड बाई b मतलब अगर b की वैल्यू 0 है, मतलब डिनोमिनेटर की वैल्यू 0 है, देन यू विल गेट एन अनडिफाइंड आंसर which you will not be able to print, right? So what we do, we first check whether the value of b is 0. If b is 0, then instantly return back to the place from where you were called. But if it is not, here colon is missing, but if b is not 0, then you have to simply calculate the expression and print the result, ठीक है। तो ऐसी सिचुएशन में हम रिटर्न का इस फॉर्म को यूज करते हैं, क्योंकि हमें कोई रिजल्ट वापस नहीं ले जाना है, लेकिन हम चाहते हैं कि अगर b 0 है और हमें अनडिफाइंड रिजल्ट मिलेगा तो हम a डिवाइड बाई b कर तो पाएंगे नहीं, और अगर हम कर भी दें तो हमारा रिजल्ट अनडिफाइंड होगा, जिसको हमें प्रिंट करने का कोई मतलब ही नहीं बनता है। सो वी इंस्टेंटली रिटर्न एंड रीच दिस प्लेस। और अगर ऐसा नहीं है तो हम एक काम करके रिजल्ट को प्रिंट करके तब वापस आएंगे। इन बोथ द केसेस वी हैव टू रिटर्न, बट द सिचुएशन वेयर वी आर रिटर्निंग इज डिफरेंट। क्लियर? सो रिमेंबर दीज आर द टू वेज ऑफ or forms of return statement. But next I'll discuss what are the various kinds of values that you can return from a function. Next, children, in the sequence I want to discuss as to what all type of values can be returned by the function. Here, first is you can return a literal, just like you can return any just like you were passing any literal to the function. In the same way, you can pass any variable. You means you can return any variable, like we did in this case. You can see here it is a variable, and the third one is an expression. So if you want, you can return an expression also. So if in this case, suppose you were returning any integer, okay, you were returning any literal. So you can simply write 1. 1 is a literal. So you can simply write return 1. It depends when we write this, when we write variable name, when we write any literal, it depends upon the question. Okay, but you have the option to return 1, return a literal also. Then the next is variable. See, in this case what we are returning? A variable, and the value of this variable will be returned back to the place where the function call statement is there, and this returned value will replace this function call statement, and this statement will then become as p is equal to s. Okay, then value of s will be assigned to p and the result will be printed. Clear? Then the third one is the expression. So suppose I want to return an expression here. So what I can do, I can return x plus s. Although it is not meaningful here, but just to show you how to return an expression, you can simply write an expression here and enclose it within parenthesis. Although parenthesis is not necessary, but you can enclose the statement. Then what will happen? First of all, the system will calculate the result of this expression, and then result will be returned back to this place. मतलब first आपका पूरा स्टेटमेंट सॉल्व हो जाएगा, जो भी आपने रिटर्न में एक्सप्रेशन लिख रखा वो पूरा सॉल्व हो जाएगा, और फिर जो रिजल्ट आएगा दैट रिजल्ट विल बी रिटर्न बैक टू द कॉल स्टेटमेंट. Children, in most of the programs you have seen that whenever we used return statement, then we always returned a single value. In the last example also you have seen that either we have not returned any value at all or we returned just a single value. What if I want to return multiple values? Is it possible in Python? Yes, it is. But it was not possible in case of C, C++ and Java. Their functions cannot return more than one value. Only one value at most can be returned from a function in C, C++ and Java. But this is again an additional quality of Python, that in this case a return function can return you multiple values also. But when a function returns multiple values, then you have to make sure about one thing. What is it? You will come to know with the help of this code. Now see, in this code you have a calculate function which is calculating sum of a and b, difference of a and b and the product of a and b. And see, at the same, in the same return statement it is returning s as well as, I should write p here, and pr also. So three values are being returned in this return statement. Now the working is no different, working is exactly the same, but what is different? Look here, in the main program I have taken the input of x and y from user, and then in the call statement I have passed x and y as arguments which will be received by a and b, and the solution will be done and the result will be returned. Now focus here on this line. Earlier we used to write only one variable here so as to receive the returned value, because one value was returned from here, so one value is receiving. देखो, जब भी हमारा फंक्शन रिजल्ट रिटर्न करता है तो हमें उस रिजल्ट को रिसीव करना ज़रूरी होता है. अगर हमने उस रिजल्ट को रिसीव नहीं किया तो वो रिटर्न रिजल्ट लॉस्ट हो जाएगा and the calling the function will be totally wastage, because the result was calculated, it was returned to you, but you never received back that result. और अगर आपने रिजल्ट को रिसीव नहीं किया तो आपका रिजल्ट लूज हो गया एंड आपका फंक्शन कॉल करना बेकार हुआ. ओके, सो इफ यू डोंट रिसीव, सिस्टम इज नॉट गोइंग टू गिव यू एरर. चाहे आप एक वैल्यू रिटर्न करें, चाहे आप मल्टीपल वैल्यूज रिटर्न करें, अगर आप रिजल्ट को रिसीव नहीं करते हैं यहाँ पे तो सिस्टम कोई एरर नहीं देगा और आपका आप उसमें सिर्फ आपका नुकसान होगा, बिकॉज यू विल सिंपली वेस्ट द रिटर्न रिजल्ट. क्लियर? दिस इज लाइक सपोज you ask someone to purchase something for you and you said that I am waiting here, you just go and purchase this thing for me, and by the time that person purchases the thing and comes back to you, you are gone. Then in that case whom will he return the purchased item, right? तो आप तो वहाँ रिसीव करने के लिए है नहीं, तो आपने उस रिजल्ट को लूज किया, although that person did the work that we wanted him to do. Okay, in the same way the function is returning the result. Now it's your duty to receive the result. Up, just like these parameters were copied on these arguments sequentially, means x was copied on a, y was copied on b. In the same way, when multiple values are returned, then the value of s will be given to p, the value of d will be given to q, and the value of pr will be given to r. So this is the kind of returned values mapping when you receive the result. Okay, तो जो पहली वैल्यू पहले को मिली, दूसरे को दूसरी की मिली, तीसरी वैल्यू तीसरे को मिली. Now you can utilize these results. See, I have printed sum is equal to p, difference is equal to d, and product is equal to pr. So now it is up to me how I make use of these returned values. ठीक है, मुझे प्रिंट करना था, मैंने प्रिंट कर दिया. आपको किसी और काम में यूज करना है, आप किसी और काम में यूज कर लो. दैट इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. बट द थिंग इज, व्हेन यू आर रिटर्निंग थ्री वैल्यूज, यू हैव टू रिसीव इट इन थ्री वेरिएबल्स. यहाँ पे ज़्यादा वैल्यूज और यहाँ पे रिसीविंग वेरिएबल्स कम नहीं होने चाहिए. दिस एंड दिस शुड बी एग्जैक्टली इक्वल इन द नंबर ऑफ आर्ग्यूमेंट्स. सो नाउ लेट अस समराइज दिस लेक्चर. See, return statement is a jump statement which transfers the program control from the called function back to the caller function. Then this function can be used in two forms. One is with the return value and one is without the return value. In case of returning value, you can either return a single value or you can return multiple values, and whenever the function is returning value, it is important for you to receive the return result in some variable. Okay, and if in case you don't receive the result, your result will be lost. Second is, if you are not returning any value, then in that case return function is used, return statement is used just to transfer the program control back to the caller function without taking back any result. Okay, and when is this form of return statement useful? That I have already explained you with the help of a code in the video, right? So this is the role of return statement in the functions. Now next I will be discussing the function styles, and you will see the role of this return statement in those function styles.